Viewersville, here's my new place. Nice place as a family, and if I haven't already mentioned it before, I got a little one now. He's about 9 months old, so yeah, it'd be a nice place to a nice forever home for us as a family. Huge house. I'll open it up in just a minute, give you a look at the backyard first. Huge. Got a rumpus room there, which used to be an open veranda. That's been made into a rumpus/computer gaming room. That's in my hi-fi. I'm going to put my audio system in there and some exercise equipment that my wife can use. That'll be her little man cave there, and mine to share in the house. And my big boy's toys are going to be in the shed. But I'll unlock the house in just a minute to show you what it features. But we saved up long and hard for this place, so finally we got ourselves a nice place. Here's half the shed. Then open this roller door. It's kind of cool. Open this up. And there's a bit of TLC, but I'll fix that. Look at that. Nice big shed. All my container stuff, my TVs, my meters, I've got plenty of them in here for that. I might divide the shed up. I'm just planning on stuff like my meters and motors. I'll probably put in this half of the shed because they're big boys' toys, and yeah, I could have fun to play with them in this half of the shed. And this front half of the shed, I'm going to put a door here. I want to find an old shop front door or a shopping centre door from a renovation from a local recycling centre. The odd door like that does come in occasionally. I want to put it in this gap here. Have a nice little doorway you can put in here. Fix up this mess. I'm going to do some work on this shed. The roof needs to be cleaned. I'm going to do some, put the solar panels on here. I want to keep this half of my TVs on display. It's got the cable internet, not the NBN. It's got cable, so that'd be much better. But that goes directly to the house and to the shed, so I can just plug my computer straight in here without using Wi-Fi. It's awesome. It's got its own TV area, which I'm going to replace. I've got a better TV area to put in this shed. That'll be for both TV and radio reception. Just going to keep this half of the shed sort of clean and isolated with that door. Have it like as an electronics lab where I can fix people's radiograms and radios. So this will be my electronics workshop half of the shed. And this half of the shed will be my big boys' toys half of the shed, like motors and things like that. Now it's on 2 titles, this place. The house is quite, as I said, the house is quite large and it goes across two allotments. There is unfortunately an easement here though. But it's only on one half of the property. That's why it's paved here. We've got an easement, sewage easement go on there. It goes, I think it ends where the clothesline is. I'm pretty sure it's half the allotment, which should be about here. The easement stops here. So from the clothesline that way, there is no easement at all. So I can pretty much concrete right to the fence line and put the shed. It's got a nice old Hills hoist, none of this cheap running shit. And there's a bit of work, but I'll fix that. It's a proper clothesline, that is. A proper one. Pig basket. But it's got the house has got the lock. So we've got security. Just unlock it. Okay, I just locked it. Left it unlocked. That's unlocked. But it's got everything. We've got a good Australian made vacuum cleaner. Those things are awesome. Better than any Chinese junk you can buy. I've been using that when I moved here. Just in the process of cleaning up the joint, getting it up ready to move into. Some things need a little bit of maintenance, like locks and things which you'll get around to. which has all got security. Just got to I got to reprogram it though. Put a new battery in it. Got to reprogram some new codes in that. There was a TV there, and it's got security cameras, which are going to keep those cameras shells as they are, and put a Wi-Fi smart camera inside those empty shells, because the cameras in there are pretty average and are no longer, I could still use them, but they're not smart cameras. And the shed's also got an alarm system, which I'll show in a minute. I haven't set that one out yet. There's another camera up the top of the shed there. There's also one in the top corner of the house. But the bloke who owned it ran a security surveillance business, so he's decked it out nice. I got a nice old Venner doorbell. I just fixed that up and that works nicely now. I've got to replace the switch for it in the front door. Yeah, gas appliances. It's got propane gas, which I might hook up natural gas to it eventually. But the main drawback with natural gas is that it doesn't quite burn as hot as propane. So I'm going to stick to propane for now for the stove. And eventually I'm going to change a hot water system out for a gas one instead of the electric one. Has the original central heating system. This is put it in 1985. I just cleaned it all out, but the burner's buggered. I had it all apart and had a look in there. They've taken the burner out, so I probably buggered up and I couldn't get a part for it. But that's not too much of a big worry anyway. But this is actually advertised as being a bedroom, but I think I might maybe put me a computer office in here. This would be a good office. My wife and my man cave and her cave. It's nice in here. Got motion sensors almost in every room of the house. I'm going to turn this old phone speaker to a Bluetooth speaker. I'm going to leave all the electronics in there as it is and rig this up to it in the on-off switch. Run off a solar panel on the roof. I'll leave the speaker in there, just turn it on, connects to your phone and the volume. That'd be a cool Bluetooth speaker as it is. The phone line's no longer used here anymore. It's got cable internet, which is, as I said, much better than the NBN. I'll be able to upload practically 8K videos from here. Got a wood fire heater, which you can't beat. I got good lead for firewood too, which is awesome. Chandeliers and ceiling fans everywhere. It's got a good swampy and it's got a good reverse cycle air conditioning system, which I'm yet to get it replaced because the compressor's burnt out and it's original to the house. It's a 3-phase power unit too. This place has got 3-phase power as well. It's got plenty of storage, but we're going to eventually strip these cupboards out and give it a good paint job. Just a coat of white paint in there, it'll make it look so much modern. But we're more than happy with it. We've had a bit of fun there, which got to fix all that mess up, patch up some excess holes. And there's a control unit for the air conditioner. I think that was for the old central heating or reverse cycle system, which has been disconnected. 2014 this was put in. That's for the swampy. And it's got your old swampy controls here. Cool old stuff. It's not bad. But the shower doors too in the shed I'm going to put in. Get the shower doors reinstalled because both the ensuite and this has all been renovated. There you go, you see one drip there. But there'll be some minor home maintenance videos to come, so little things like that I got to do. Clean out the toilets, good old toilet cleaner. Let them soak, they were filthy. That's all replaced, that's all new. That's new. Both the fans here, both work. I'm going to pull that fan out and do some cleaning. Both fans are quite clogged up with crap. Got to clean them all out. A big bedroom for my son. A heater we built in the wall, which I've got to pull out and clean. Our bedroom has it as well. They're pretty crusty, so they've got to be cleaned out before I even think about using them. Because they are clogged with that much dust. They're a fire hazard. plenty of storage room. Up in there, plenty of storage room. All inbuilt storage, they even need furniture. Great workmanship of the wood, it's old hardwood too. It's got the old brass fittings for the latches, which you just can't get those anymore. Place is built to last a lifetime. Plenty of storage, plenty of storage. There's a pipe for the vacuum cleaner, which is amazing. It's pretty much like those industrial shop vacs. They use like servos. They're a bit more powerful to clean your car. But yeah, that's all going to get repainted. It'll make it look so much brighter and more modern. Here's another bedroom with pretty funky louvered drawers. Neat concept. I've never seen that before. The drawers are louvered. That's pretty cool. We've got some old switches. I'm going to clean those up and leave those in the house as they are. Another motion sensor there. This is our bedroom and our walk-in wardrobe. Plenty of storage space for me on this side, plenty of storage space for my wife on that side. And all these are drawers. I quite like that concept of louvered drawers, it just looks cool. Looking out to the front yard there, I'll get to that in a minute outside. Another ceiling fan, which, no more hot nights. What a vent there, got to pull that and clean, which that would have been for the old, I think that was for the old reverse cycle. That's sort of swampy. And we've got another one here for the heat exchanger on the fireplace. That's got a little flap, you can close it off and shut the room off if you're not in there using it. Another heater there to clean out. The other dunny, which is being soaked in toilet cleaner, I'm going to give it another scrub. And clean that well up. I've got some, this has all been new, this has all been renovated, this has been replaced. It's got a little bit of maintenance to do because it's got the old copper pipe here with no S-bend, and there's a very slow leak there, which that'll be a future repair video if I can get around to it. It's a very slow leak I want to get remedied. We've also got natural ventilation. There's a really good roof vent like sheds have up in the roof of the house, and that keeps the place ventilated all the time. I have that. I also have that fan, which I've got to clean out in the works, and that fan, which I think's been unplugged. That's a nice little Mistral. I'm going to clean that up. It's got plenty of ventilation anyway, which is good. The smokies are hooked up part of the security system. So these things never need 9-volt batteries. They just run through the mains and the backup SLA battery, which I replaced. More storage in there. Yeah. I want to give all this a good coat of white paint. It's got the old horsehair plaster in the main structural walls of the house. I quite like that. It's actually very durable. It lasts longer than this than your regular gyprock, your plasterboard. And that's the inlet for the old reverse cycle refrigerated system, which I've got to clean it in anyway. Maybe I'll replace it. I'm thinking about it, but it's going to cost a bit. I won't do it yet, but that's a project for a long term. But yeah, I've had to fix up a big mess up here. The original owner I don't know what they did, but they had no O-ring in here that was half pinched off, and the main O-ring that goes under here was literally just half there, and the other half was hanging below here and pinched off. Same with this one. I fixed all that. We had no O-ring in there that was cut in half and dangling down in here, catching everything and blocked half the pipe up with crap. These two pieces here, there was no glue in there, that was just duct taped together, and I had a dishcloth just wrapped around here, stuffing this gap in the shelf, stopping the leak from making a mess. So that's been fixed. I've got a very slow leak in there I'm going to fix. They've cut the elbow shorter, and I cut the other screw half off the S-bend, which Yeah. It's kind of dodgy. They could have just put a screw fitting on here. But I don't know. Some people are just too lazy or dumb, I suppose. I'm going to have to re-glue that. It's been silicone, but it's got a slow leak. So I'm going to have to take that out and redo it. That's pretty much all it's wrong. There are any major issues. Everything else is pretty much good. Plenty of fridge space. Got a nice old power point there for the fridge. Maybe for your microwave and maybe your USB power hub for your phones. I'm going to fix that. Got some adjusting to do, that's alright. I've got a nice old little pantry here. And there's a security system with little antennas sticking out there. Very handy to have. And it's got ventilation outside, which is really cool. It actually helps keep the house cooler in the summertime and the odours out, which is good. Nice big range hood. I'm about to retrofit some LEDs in here. One of the bulbs is blown. A little 12 volt AC comes out of here. So there's two 20 watt incandescent bulbs. I want to explore my options and maybe get some LEDs that fit in there nicely. LED mod this thing. That'd be nice. Big oven, big stove. Big mirrors everywhere. Acoustic matting, which you've got to re-secure it in some places there. So it gets, could be cork, I think. Acoustic matting in the roof, which is kind of cool. It's like it was a music studio. Yeah, to the back area here. Ah, dog, shut up. And here we are, the back area. Another bit of improvement we're going to do is maybe get some more money, put some concrete here, I reckon. Have a little table there and chairs and run a row of misters. I got in the other house, run a row of misters. Run the misters along there. Perfect in the summertime. And there's pretty cool back-to-back floors. I ain't seen those before. How cool is that? Nava. Daylight. Nava, the automotive bulb company brand. I'm going to retrofit some LEDs in here. Made in Germany, wow. Back when Nava made stuff in Germany, like they always used to from the start. Pretty cool floors, I like that. Back-to-back floors, never seen that before. Another tap there and the air conditioning unit, which I'm not 100% sure, it could be cooling only. We had a blowout and it's been fixed. Let's have a look. It's a Braemar. Can't make it what it used to say. Oh, it's a York. Oh, it's a York. Not a Braemar. Yeah, it's an old York. Let's see, 415 volt, 3 phase, 9 amp, R22 refrigerant. Yeah, I can just read that, it's a York heat pump. There's your, goes in the ground, then goes up into the roof of the house. Which I just noticed, it might have come up, okay. It might have come through here. There's a pipe that's come out here, pinched off and used to go on the wall. Okay, it might have went through there, it's been taken out. That's the inlet side, low pressure side. Power, I'm going to, yeah, this is most likely bug. I'm going to take this all apart, completely isolate the power and do some tests on the compressor to verify what's actually wrong with it. But yeah, pretty sure it's all been, they said it was all disconnected, so if that's the case, then I want to put a post here and this wire of 3-phase power point up. Right there, going to have a 3-phase power point. Now that'll be handy. We'll go there to the front yard, we'll have a look at the front yard. So I've got a lot of high maintenance videos to come when we settle in. Bottle of propane which is empty, I'm going to get a bigger one put there. I'll show you the meter box in a minute. It's got a 3-phase smart meter and a single-phase smart meter. Nice big front yard, which is nice sized, quite large. I'm going to just irrigate the place while I'm here before the grass dies. Got some sprinklers to replace and everything. Nice big open area for the entrance. Got to fix that. The back one works, just this one doesn't. Get all these turned on. Alright, leave that running for a bit and get this lawn revitalised before it completely dies out. But this front yard's all manually irrigated, so the back one's all run by a programmable logic controller, which is awesome. Get some water in there before the grass dies on me. There's one camera there, and there's a speaker for the security alarm. I'll move me a redneck gate stopper out the road. I'll show you the power box. I've got another power point there. I got some insulator on the neutral. The insulator plasticine is breaking down, eating away the copper. Classic symptom. Green goo. I've got a Bunnings crap. I can't find which one goes to the shed or the old air conditioner. I have to find out which one goes to the air conditioner. There's no 3-phase switch here for it. It's just got these. I don't know if they're it, but I have to find out. One day I'll get this checked up with a sparky and verify what goes to that air conditioner for. I really want to use that circuit to put a 3-phase power point there. I'm pretty much good to go. Want a big lead to the man cave, the shed. Once I do that, I can run a big lead to the shed. Run my 3-phase stuff, like motors. There's also another power point at the front gate, which got me thinking. Since there's a power point there, I'm going to try and get a gate, a motorised gate. You open it with the press of a button on the remote. The power's there ready to go, why not? But it's got plenty of convenience. Perfect. I've been looking for a nice place for a long time. My patience has paid off and they're both very happy with it. And you've got another pole there, which I'm probably going to utilise that old pole for the TV aerials on that one. The other one, I'm going to probably utilise that for a ham radio antenna or something. It's got heaps of cool stuff. Anyway, fun times are coming. So much space. I'm going to put shelving all here for my meters, and there's plenty of room here. I'm going to seal off this gap in the fence, and I can just tighten those tech screws up. Seal it all off, make it all enclosed. And that will keep this place nice and weather tight for me man cave. That light's brand new, which works well. It's a Bunnings crap and dead up, but it works. I've got a probably what LED lights here I got from work. I've got plenty of height for that. I've also got a pallet truck, a little pallet jack which I got from the farm in Merbeen we used to move from. I can use that in here. I can move the odd heavy object around, which is cool. There's your sprinkler system. Haven't got how to use it. Let's see here. I've got to learn how to use it. Let's see here. run. I've got to find Monday, Thursday, Saturday, start 6 p.m. Okay, all 15 minutes on Sundays. I wonder how I actually set it up. This should just work. If I could just leave this on, this should just water automatically then when I'm not home. That's the idea. Genius, I've left it all easy. The house where I'm at has one of these too, but it's not as good as this one, and it's all been cut up because I did renovations and digging trenches and stuff, so this is a much better unit. It takes 4 of those things. The controllers for the solenoids, the sprinklers. October 1999. And 9-volt battery's gone flat. I'll leave that on. Water the lawn while I'm not here. That's the alarm. Yeah, it's telling me there's no battery. I took the battery out and it's kind of got fat and swelled up. And there's this LG ARIA 24IP Nortel, which I think that's a modem of some sort. It's all got Cat5e networking throughout this shed, which is stuff I'm definitely going to get up my alley. I took the batteries out, that's the backup batteries for this. There was a 24 volt 7 amp hour, two 7.2 amp hour Chinese SLAs, which one's sort of recovering, the other one's not charging. 24 volt 7 amp hour, battery breaker 10 amp. So, anyone has any idea for any compatibility with that with cable or NBN or whatever I could use it for, it'd be interesting to see what use I could put that unit to. It's probably obsolete anyway, it's old phone line stuff. Still pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a tear down on it. It's a top of modem anyway, distribution mainframe, old school. But it's got everything I need. But no 3-phase power point, which I'm going to work on. But I'm sure to find out. Nice old smiley socket. I'm gonna put this to a test anyway. Which breaker runs this shed? Because I'll be pulling some amps in this shed, especially my welder popping batteries on a phone line socket. I'll be doing some battery pops here, and I got to run the MIG welder here too. Should be plenty of power here. These older areas tend to support a lot of power. That works. I'm going to bet you fit the LED. I'm going to take that out and put an LED highway there. But as you can see, it's got everything, even smoke alarms. Which is, yeah, as I said, it runs in part of this system here. Anyway. This is going to be enclosed. I'm going to build a carport next to the house to park the cars. This is all going to be another shed for my metalworking area. I'm going to use this as a metalworking, grinding and welding area. I've already bought some stuff here. And these shower doors I'm going to put back in. So, yeah. Fun times are coming ahead. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.